So this is just going to be an update video, and also I'm going to be talking about name changes. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about name changes a little bit in the future, but for now I'll give you guys an update of where I've been, whatnot. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time, I know. I figured I would like answer everyone and just kind of give like an update and whatnot. Basically I didn't really upload much of anything for a couple of weeks, and it's just simply because I didn't feel like it and I just wasn't able to paint anything, and I was just like rethinking a lot of things, and it just happens every now and then. It just happened. I just couldn't really paint much, I couldn't really do much, and yeah, it kind of works like that with me. It's a roller coaster. Like creatively I'll dry up, and then it just like everything starts cracking, and then it shatters, and then a waterfall of creativity. I also haven't had really the time to do any YouTube videos. Unfortunately, YouTube is not something I really make money from, so it's something extra that I do just kind of for you guys. I don't know, just as a way to kind of get my thoughts out there as well. So it's not something that I really make any income from, so as something that takes a lot of time, it's not something that I can really do if I'm struggling with money. And I was struggling a little bit last month just because it was summertime, so my friends were wanting me to go out and do things all the time, and so I was doing a lot of that, and then I just needed to work and I couldn't, and then I had commissions and commissions were stacking up, so yeah, I just really didn't have time to do YouTube videos. It does take a lot of time. It's like, you know, the recording part to me is the easiest part, and then the editing takes forever and uploading takes forever. So I think I just need to figure out a way of just doing it faster and cutting fat. So yeah, fall is usually pretty good for me, so I'm gonna get back on track and everything. I have a lot of new things that I'm doing, so I just wanted to update you guys on all of that. I am working on some t-shirt designs. I've ordered them. They are currently making their way to me, in which I will take photos of them and I will have them posted up. So I have that on the way, and also I've decided that I would like to get back into oil painting, and I really want to focus on spending more time on bigger pieces and more finished pieces, as opposed to just doing like the small quick pieces. So I want to try and do more gallery shows, so I'm going to be working on that, and that's one of the paintings that I kind of have on the go right now. It's huge, like it's stupid huge. So that's one of the paintings I have on the go, and I have one gallery show that's coming up, and I have another one that is not really existent yet, but it is a goal. So I'm trying to do 3 paintings, and I'm going to approach a local gallery and see if they'll take me on. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff going on, and as most of you know, I have the comic that's underway, and because of my commissions and just everything with like the money stuff, I haven't been able to work as much as I'd like to on it. So I'm trying to just kind of rethink everything and try and figure out where I should be putting my time and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing those things and just kind of figuring everything out and whatnot. So yeah, I guess I don't know if that's a good enough answer as why I've been really busy. It's just been money and, I don't know, commissions, and trying to divide my time up. I've had friends that have been like pestering me nonstop to hang out with them, and I haven't had any time just because I've been working, and I don't know if people understand how important work is to me. I love working, so when my friends ask me to do things, and I'm like, I think my brain organizes in a way that it's like, okay, well, I need money, I love working, and so this just makes more sense that I should be working instead of going out and spending money and doing things that I can't like afford to do or whatever. So yeah, I've been working, I promise. I just haven't been really having anything to show, and I haven't had time to edit and all that stuff. So yes, sorry, that kind of just ranted on about stuff there. But so another big thing that has been going on in my life is I have been seriously considering changing my name. It feels like a really big deal for me because my name is kind of attached to my career. Jenna Lee is not a name that I have really connected with. The reason my mom named me Jenna Lee is because she said it sounded like a country singer name. And for those who know me really well, they will know that I do not like country music. I have nothing against people who do like country music. Just personally, it is something that I cannot stand. If I walk into a store that is playing country music, I have to leave. I don't know what it is. I think maybe psychologically my brain is attached to parts of my life that I didn't like. In my mind, I'm kind of tied to that, and also Jenna Lee is something that my mom made up. Jenna means small bird, but Jenna Lee doesn't really have any meaning at all. It's going to be a big process. I'm going to have to change so many things, but to me it's worth it. It's something I've been thinking about for many years, so I'll read you guys the post that I posted on my Facebook that kind of explained everything and how I feel about it, because I feel like I worded it good enough on there that I can just reread it to you guys and you guys can understand why I'm going about this change, and maybe it can make sense to you guys why you're seeing my name differently and you're like, what the hell, I thought her name was this and I'm confused. So yes, I'm gonna explain it. First though, before I read you guys the post, I will say my last name, Auclair, legally isn't actually my last name. The reason why it isn't legally my last name is because I was Auclair, my mom's maiden name is Auclair, and I love that last name. It means clear water, which I really relate with. I love water. I love that last name, but when I was 8 years old, my mom started dating a man. He had wanted to adopt me because I didn't really have a father in my life at that time. As an idiotic gesture, being a child, and my mom, I don't understand why she asked me to do something like this, but she asked me to change my name to his last name. She got married to him and she asked me afterwards if I would change it. So, you know, my stepdad knew that I didn't like him, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna turn over a new leaf. An 8-year-old. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna change my name to his last name. So I took on the legal last name, Stad. And personally, this name has also became a bit of a poison to me. And I don't know why I tie it, I don't know why it's so important to me, but this man and his family has had a huge impact on my life. And although some of them were nice people, I had bad experiences with the others and with him, and it was just it darkened a huge part of my childhood and my teenage years. I graduated, and years after I graduated, my mom had finally been able to convince him to sign the divorce papers, and she changed her name back to her maiden name, Auclair. And so I was stuck with this man's name. I was stuck with that last name, and so now I had to pay for it. My mom's offered to pay for me to get it changed, and my boyfriend even, one Christmas, he wrote me a gift certificate to get my name changed, and he would pay for it. And I kept that gift certificate, but for some reason I haven't wanted to go and do it. And I'm realizing that the reason is because I'm not happy with my first name. And if I went in to get my my last name changed, I would have to change over my license, my passport, everything, and it would just be so much work and so much money that I couldn't afford to do it twice, and I don't want to go through doing it twice. So if I ever do get married traditionally to Lopi, I will not change my last name because I don't like that tradition. So this is a name that I would keep forever. I would do it once and it would just be that way. For countless years I've done a lot of research on the names that I'd like to have. The one that I've come up with is Audra. And I will now read you what I wrote on my Facebook because, like I said, I worded it the best there. For over a decade now, I've wanted to change my last name back to Auclair. When I could finally afford to change it back, I started thinking about my first name. I was always so uncomfortable with it and never connected with it. It's something that I was lovingly named in the first days of my life, before I had any personality, beliefs, preferences, and before I even grew the face I've grown now. Most people won't understand how much it means to me to feel like I am walking on the earth being true to myself. We are a race that is so tied to the belief of it's always been done this way. And this horrible belief dies with every generation as it exposes the poison it has become. That frame of mind has injected flaws in everything from politics to religion to food sourcing. I don't want to be someone who is restrained by people's template of what I should do with my name or my life. It is out of respect to my amazing mother, and only my mother, that I didn't change my name as much as it felt uncomfortable to me, and how much I felt it held me back. I was conflicted about this for countless years, and yesterday I was inspired by an incredible friend who has decided to change her life in similar ways because of discomfort of living in a way that they felt wasn't truly them. I noticed an incredible change in my friend's energy that made me want to aspire for something similar. I posted not long ago asking opinions on on changing a name, and the pattern that showed was that almost every person who disagreed with changing names were people who had children themselves. And I thought this was interesting, and the only people who did have children who agreed with me were younger people. So I'm almost thinking it's a thing of mothers or fathers in an older generation who maybe want to keep that claim or something. I don't know, I don't understand. It's not like, I don't know if it's, I wouldn't say it's selfish, but I feel like it's like an attachment, and yeah, it's just a weird pattern that I saw. I've always wished to make my mom proud, but regardless of what I will do, I will never be able to live up to everything someone expects of me. I have given up the hope to ever fill any void when Jaden, my brother, passed away. It seems like people always feel like they become the lesser of a parent's creations when their sibling becomes an angel. I do my best to do everything people want, and I try to be everything people want me to be. But the pressure is crushing, and I can't be held under guilt or obligation anymore, regardless of circumstance. I will always be my mother's child, and a name doesn't define it. The only thing that will show is that my mom raised a strong woman who is true to herself. I feel like I've been reborn countless times in my life, and although many qualities are the same, I feel like I am a different person, like Charmander to Charizard. I love my mom so much, but to me my name is more important than it could ever be to anyone else. It is the wrapping paper. It is the signature on everything I create, and will echo in time through each creation I pour my heart into. I want to be remembered by something I feel was truly me. I hope that it's not my name that will define me in people's eyes, but the things I do on this planet, the way I treat others, and the message I carry. Jenna Lee is not a name that has any origin. Jenna means small bird, which I liked, but it still didn't feel right to me and is still technically not my name. My full name is Jenna Lee, so it's technically not it. I feel like there's a huge importance to me in names that have meanings behind them that represent you. So having a name that didn't mean anything and was made up to sound like a country singer name, to me, didn't feel right, among other things and other discomforts I had with the name. I've spent years looking for something I felt defined what I've become. I love water with a passion, so I spent days looking for a name that represented water, especially rain. Everything was too Asian sounding. I love Asian names, but I don't want to be someone who is ripping off Asian names. I don't know. Everything was either too Asian sounding, too hippy-dippy, or too exotic for what I felt would fit me. I loved Nomi, or Numi, but the meaning didn't suit me. I found the name Audra. I never heard it before, though I know others have it and really liked it. I really liked it. It means storm and noble strength. I feel it personifies me in the sense that my entire life I've struggled with my emotions, depression, and my career. I love storms. I am most happy when it is raining or there's a storm. It cleanses, it destroys the old for the new. I'm not changing my name legally, not yet at least. I do not expect anyone who knows me by Jenna to call me anything other than Jenna. Every new person I meet and everyone who follows me will know me by Audra. It is how I will introduce myself. This is something I've thought long and hard about, and I need to let it happen. I hope everyone will try to understand. No one is losing me, but gaining a better me who is stronger and better than before. This is my life and my vessel. First, I was the creation of my parents, who were the creations of their parents, and so on. But soon enough, you become the creation of your own brain. It's hard to detach from obligation, but in the grand scheme of things, we were born from the earth without names. Our journeys twist, we grow, we change in an endless cycle of life and death. What will my name matter to anyone but me in the history of every tiny soul in the universe? It means the world to me, so I'm taking charge of it. So that was the post that I posted on my Facebook to all of my personal friends and family. That pretty much explains how I feel about everything. My mother was very against me changing my first name. I asked her about it and she just flat out said no. And to me, I feel like that's not really fair. We're kind of taught that we should be in debt forever to our parents, and I am grateful for my mom and everything she's done, but I didn't choose to be born. I didn't choose to be here. I didn't choose for any of this. So I feel like, really, how am I in debt to keep a name? Like, I feel like that's something that I should be in charge of. And to me personally, like, there's so many cultures who when you get to a certain age, they will choose a name for you, or you have multiple names, and these names are words that express who you are. And to me, as a person and as an artist, my self-expression is very important to me in everything I do, and it gives me energy and power and life. And so a name change is something that is very important to me. I looked up on YouTube about name changing, and there was nothing that I could really find except for with transgendered peeps. I decided that maybe putting this out there might help people who are trans or straight or non-trans, or I don't know, purple, I don't know, just everyone, anyone who is wanting to change their name. I don't know, I feel like having just another voice out there saying like, hey, this is what I'm doing, and you know, if you're super uncomfortable with it, then maybe try changing it. I know my mom will be mad, and right now it's super awkward because I made the post and I don't know if I should call her or not. So I'm kind of in this like weird state, and I was very concerned that after my brother passed away, that maybe I shouldn't be doing this, because maybe my mom will feel like she's losing another child because I'm changing my name. And I don't know, there's a million things, and all of the thoughts just revolved around her. And you know, parents, as amazing as they are and as amazing as my mom is, she does do things that make me feel guilty that she shouldn't try making me feel guilty about. And it is like a tactic that I feel like a lot of parents do, especially mothers, like the guilt tactic or manipulation or whatever. And I'm really worried that she will make me feel bad about it, and she has managed to make me feel bad about things in the past, usually things that I should feel bad about. But in terms of a name, I feel like this is something that's so important to me, and I don't feel like I should be stuck to it. If I feel like it's holding me back, then I should try and be free of it. So yeah, I am changing my name. I really like Audra. It works really well with my last name. I feel like it's something I'm gonna stick with. I feel really good about it, and I can't think of anything else I would change it to, so I'm gonna put it out there, and it's just gonna happen, and it's gonna be out in the universe. And I'm thinking I'll probably change my Instagram here soon, but I wanted to have a video that I could link everyone to so that everyone would know why I'm changing my name. I'm going to do my best to post more often, and I hope you guys will stay tuned. Thank you so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. You guys are so amazing, and I have so much love for all of you and all of your kind words. I've gotten to the point where I can't respond to everyone. I just can't keep up with it, and I feel really terrible. And I think what I'm gonna just have to do is the FAQ videos so that I can answer questions and kind of stay on top of everything that way. But I do really appreciate all of your comments, and I do read like all of them. I just don't have time to respond to all of them, so I do really appreciate you guys sticking around, and you are all amazing. And I'm just like so happy with this amazing like art community of other artists that I've met, and just I'm just so stoked. So stoked. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe for more if you want to see more, or if you just like the video and you don't want to see more, or if you just, you know, have a finger that clicks buttons or things. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Bye. I hurt my finger.